Deborah, you have a new book called Sea Power that will be published in China soon. Why do you think this is an important book for Chinese readers? And what's your suggestions to manage the differences on the South China Sea?
I think the book is important for China for two reasons. One is because, as Xi Jinping has talked about, now is the time that China will begin to expand its activities globally. And this is partly the Silk Road Initiative. All of that tells us that China is looking outward into the world. The gateway to the world is the oceans. 70% of the world is covered by the seas. 95% of all traded goods come over the oceans. China has a global interest in the oceans, and also because of the environment. 70% of the oxygen we breathe comes from photosynthesis in the sea. So China, as a significant global actor, must understand the oceans. The second reason, which you mentioned, Jennifer, is the South China Sea. This is a zone of disagreement between the United States and China, and between many of the nations that border the South China Sea. In the book, I talk about the need for diplomacy to resolve that situation, because if China and the United States were to move toward actual conflict, I am afraid it would evolve from the situation in the South China Sea. So by reading Sea Power, I would hope a Chinese audience would see the need for diplomatic resolution of that particular challenge.